And it's giving like, it's really giving beat face. Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are a subscriber, my name is Samantha and I create beauty, hair, fashion content here on YouTube. Thank you guys for stopping by. Today I have a beauty review slash wear test for you guys. I tried out Fenty Beauty's Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Powder Foundation. Today was the second time that I tested this out. I tested it out a week ago and it was a whole mess. So I had to take everything off and just do my regular foundation. So I put this on and I've been wearing it all day for you guys. So I wanted to share my thoughts and experiences with this product for you guys if you guys were considering purchasing or just wanted to see another opinion. But before we get started into the video, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the foundation. So this foundation is said to be light as air. It is a powder foundation and it's supposed to give you light to full coverage with a soft matte finish. So light to full coverage is a huge range, but it also says that the coverage is medium. It has a matte finish and it's a pressed powder. It's supposed to be cruelty-free, parabens-free, phthalates-free. Don't know how to say that. It's also vegan. And I think that is about it. So I picked it up in the color 350. I used their foundation match on their website, on the Sephora website, and it recommended 2 shades for me. So compared to my Lancome foundation, I was recommended to get a 350, and then compared to my McGrath foundation, which is actually like the best match that I've ever experienced, I was recommended to get a 385. Personally, the 385 looked pretty dark or deep to me, so I picked up the 350 and I think maybe I'll go and try the 385 in the future. I feel like this is so Zorg now. I guess it's gonna be dark. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'm almost at my goal of 500 subscribers, so I'm really excited and I hope you guys would love to support by subscribing to this channel and helping me reach my goal of 500 subscribers. I'm hoping to reach that goal by the end of February if possible, so that would be super helpful if you guys would just hit that subscribe button. But without further ado, let's definitely get into the video. Okay, so here goes the thing. I'm actually nervous. I'm nervous because I tried this before and it didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. I had to wash off my entire face and start anew, and it was a terrible makeup day altogether. So I'm nervous, okay? I'm just gonna put a little bit of chapstick on. I'm using the, what is this? I'm using the Trustique Plumping Lip Balm Lip Treatment. It has a little bit of color in it. Alright, so I have all my skincare on except for oil. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Conti, the Conti Liquid Gold Oil. It has gold specks in it as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my skin. I am going to be using the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Primer. Now, I used this last time, and I don't know if the formulation of this and the formulation of Fenty goes together, but it's the only primer that I have, so it's the one I'm going to use. I'm only going to use a little bit, just about that much, and I'm just going to put it in the areas that I really need a little bit more help in. So I get oily in my T-zones, so I'm just going to put it in my T-zone. And whatever is left over on my hand, I'm just going to go ahead and on my face. Okay. And I like to set my powder, my primer. So I'm going to go ahead and with the Airspun powder, translucent powder, and I'm just gonna try to use a little bit. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and with my current faves, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow concealers, and I use the color 4 beige and 5 sand beige. I lied. I'm gonna go ahead and like do my brows first. Brows first. I'm gonna be using the Tristique Define, Sculpt, and Set Brow Pencil. I have a Tristique code if anyone is interested. It's going to be down in the description box. So I'm gonna go in and I'm going to just line the bottom of my lashes. Wow, what is wrong with me? That is dark. And then I'm gonna take the Maybelline New York Eye Studio. I don't know what this product is called. I use it to fill in my brows. That's pretty dark, but it's okay. And the thing I like about this Tristique brow product is that it's dual side, so it has a brow gel on the other side. My brows are a little harsh, but I'm sure after everything's on, they're gonna tone down a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna use 4 right in the inner part of my eye. Then I'm going to use 5 at the outermost part. I let my concealer dry down a little bit before I go ahead and blend it out. I'm just going to use this Real Techniques sponge, and I'm going to lightly blend. Okay, so far so good. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing all over again. And now I'm going to go in with my contour color. I'm going to, this is number 8. I'm going to get that along the jawline. I'm going to go ahead and take the, what is this? The Motor Pro chisel brush, and I'm gonna get the contoured areas. So the base is pretty much finished, and we're just gonna get into what we came here for. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Powder Foundation. I got the color 350, and I'm gonna go ahead with this brush. I think what I'm gonna do is on this side of my face, I'm gonna use a brush, and then on this side of my face, I'm going to use the puff that came with the foundation. And so I'm gonna go in with a brown, kind of dense brush. Pick up some of the color. And I'm just gonna start working it on the skin. So I'm just going to blend in between the areas that I put concealer and contour. And so right here there was no product. Now I have foundation here, and I had concealer up here and my contour here, so I'm just blending in between that without going over the contour too much, and that looks really nice. Okay, so my camera battery died, so we just put a new battery in her, and we're almost done with this side. I still just want to blend this out a little bit, so I'm just gonna add just so there's no harsh line. I think I'm still a little bright under the under eye, so I'm just gonna go over a little, but I'm sure that's gonna tone down after everything else comes together. But so far, this is the brush side. And now I'm gonna go in on this side with the puff. I definitely think it's harder to blend with the puff than it is with a brush, so I don't even know if I really want to do that. I think I'm just going to continue with the brush on this side. Okay, so that is the face, and I'm going to go ahead and set the under eye. I am going to bake the corners of my nose. Well, the face is done. I pretty much finished everything. I have my lips on, lashes, a little wonky, but we're here now. And yeah, so this is what the skin is looking like. And I like it. I do. Hey guys, I am back. It's about 11:30. I've had this face on for about 5 to 6 hours now. I have not blotted. The only thing I've done is add a little bit more lip gloss, and this is what she's looking like. So let us look at what we have here. I'm not mad at what I see so far. I'm really not. It looks like the foundation has set into the skin really well. It looks very skin-like. It doesn't look matte. I would say I have a little bit more of like a glowy look to my skin, as you can see. So my problem areas is my T-zone. So right in this area, the nose, around the nose, and the chin, that's where I get most oily, but it honestly looks really nice. Like, I wouldn't even blot this or anything. There is, you can't really see it maybe, but there's just like a little creasing here, tiny bit. Just a tiny bit of creasing there, nothing really out of the ordinary. I honestly think it looks really good on the skin. I'm actually really here for the way that it really like set in and absorb the oils on the skin. I'm here for it. I am going to go ahead and just set like my oily areas with just some translucent powder, nothing crazy, just a little bit, just to see what happens. So that's the skin after I set it with some translucent powder, and it looks like brand new pretty much. I really do like how this sits on the skin. I think it looks really nice. The only thing that I would say that I don't like about it is the fact that it just takes a lot to you know, deal with the powder foundation. That's just me personally. I feel like you have to have a really good base to make a powder foundation work, for me personally. So all the concealers that are underneath the skin, all of the skincare they use, everything has to just be like really nice for a powder foundation to sit really nice on top of it, and there isn't really any leeway. So once you put on that cream and you put on that foundation, you can't go back and put on more cream on top of the powder foundation. So if you need to brighten up your under eye or add more contour or anything like that, you can't go on top of your powder foundation and add more liquid or cream products because it's going to be cakey. I think that's the only thing. But if you take your time and you are wise, you can have a flawless finish with this, and I'm actually really here for it. I think this is like, I don't know, I'm actually here for it. I'm here for it, and it's a nice alternative compared to my Lancome, compared to my Pat McGrath. Yeah, so I'm trying to think of anything else. It feels really nice on the skin. It's very light. It's very, your face is like movable. It feels like you really have nothing on, and I really like that. And it's giving like, it's really giving beat face. So I definitely think I'm going to keep this, and I think I'm going to try this again. I think the next video that I'm actually going to do is the Fenty Beauty, the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Pro Filt'r foundation, right? Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Powder Foundation. I'm going to compare it with my MAC Studio Fix powder foundation. Let's compare the colors. I recently picked this up a couple months ago from like Saks or something. Or like Nordstrom, I don't remember which department store. I had it delivered to me. It was my first time trying it, so these are the colors compared. And I typically use this to set my, like set the bottom of my face. I used it once as a powder foundation and it was absolutely stunning. I don't know what magic I worked that day, but it looked so good and I got so many compliments on it. So that's why I really wanted to try the Fenty Beauty one, because I've never been that girl. I've never been a girl who was checking for powder foundations. So I'm going to do a comparison video. I'm going to do one side of my face Fenty Beauty and one side of my face MAC Studio Fix. And stay tuned for that video. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see a video like that, because I think that would be a lot of fun. But anyways, this is the finished product. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna clean my face. I'm gonna take all this makeup off, and maybe I will bring you guys with me in another video. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all of your support. If you haven't already, and if you've made it this far, definitely 1000% subscribe to this channel. I am about 70 subscribers away from my goal of 100. I'm 70 subscribers away from my goal of 500 subscribers, and my next goal after that is gonna be 1,000. So I'm really hoping to hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm giving myself this year to hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys want to help me out, definitely subscribe to this channel, comment down below, like this video, all that stuff. I love engaging with you guys in the comments, and I really want to know what you guys think about how this looks. I'm gonna try to give you a little bit of a close-up so you guys can see what the actual deal is, and like I'm gonna try to give you a close-up, but I'm not going to change my lens, so that's that on that. Little closey. All right, here, you're close now. All right. That's how we're looking, and I think it looks absolutely good. It looks so good. I actually am very here for this. I take back everything I said that was negative, which was nothing. So